Hello and goodbye March. Busy month, but awesome month. Here's what happened. I completed my game room, I shot the video, or we shot the video, and I'm currently editing it. I was hoping to get it up by today, but unfortunately it's kind of like, I don't want to rush it, so I'm gonna take some time with it. I'm gonna shoot a little more B-roll. I should be able to get it up probably early next week, maybe Tuesday, possibly Thursday, but sometime next week in any case is the goal. So hopefully that'll be up soon. As I mentioned last month, recorded a podcast, haven't had a chance to edit it because I spent most of this month getting ready for guests actually, talk about that in a minute, but also getting my game room done. So hopefully very soon I'll have that out. Also this month I was talking about doing Japan videos. It's been a year since I was in Japan. I actually saw a Facebook feed my cousin put up a picture of us like cheers sake at the cherry blossom viewing, which was awesome, and it's crazy that it's been a year. I can't believe it went by like that. Ridiculous. Still want to do those. Maybe I'll do some in April. Not sure exactly what the focus is for April, but I've got so many videos that I could do, and I've got, of course, the podcast and stuff like that to finish up. So, do have a podcast out that I recorded with Johnny Ketchum. That's his podcast. The topic was vaporwave, so there's a first of his series of podcasts about music, so definitely check that out. The link is in the description. So as I mentioned, this month, Retroware TV members, past and present, came to my house to visit. So we had Lance, Ito Bandito came from the Far East, and then from the Midwest, Pixel Dan came, and Norm the Gaming Historian. So the four of us just hung out, buddy time, fun, and we also, well, I guess the goal was to kind of shoot some videos. So we definitely got that done. A lot of budding around, whatever you want to call it, playing video games, hanging out in my game room. Lots of fun. It was a real blast.
Look at what I found. This is my laser disc. Just buy it now. Buy it now. Get to the counter. It's only $5. Get to the counter. It's a steal. Get to the counter.
It's always cool to hang out with the buds, especially kind of outside of a convention setting where we can, you know, kind of focus on having fun rather than, you know, oh, we got to go to this thing and do that or whatever. So, you know, both kinds of things are fun, but it's more fun to just kind of hang out with the buds. So aside from all the fun we had, we did record some videos. There's one video out right now that Pixel Dan did. It's about a toy store called 5280s, and it's a place in Colorado that I had never heard about until my girlfriend told me about it, and it's like, oh, this is the perfect place to take them because, of course, Pixel Dan's all about toys, and it's basically an 80s retro store. I mean, there's all kinds of things. There's toys, mostly toys. There's also some games and just different 80s memorabilia. So it was a really cool trip down memory lane. I couldn't stop saying to Dan, oh, I had that, or I remember that. And we're all just kind of like, yep, I mean, that's kind of what the store is. So yeah, definitely cool. Check out the video. I'm in the video a little bit, but very awesome place. If you live in Colorado, go check it out. It's like way down Broadway as you check it out. Hit link in the description to his video and also the place, why not? So checking out toy stores and that kind of stuff. Norm picked up a whole set, like in blind bags, he got lucky and he got a whole set of Dig Dug characters, which you can actually see in the background of his new video. It's about Bleem, it's about emulation and its legality, so it's really interesting. Check it out, peep it out, just check it out. It's in the basement of the description. Anyway, the guys over, had a blast, played a bunch of games over at my house, played some games at an arcade. We got to check out my game room and enjoy that, you know, stuff around here. Here's a little preview of the game room. We went game hunting. We did some toy hunting. Checked out cool places like Akihabara, which I talked about recently. It's over by my house. They've got some awesome arcades there now. They got monkey balls there now. Love monkey ball, so cool. It's got like a banana controller. So ridiculous, but so awesome. It actually works pretty well. It feels cool to like control the game with a banana. It's really weird. There's a lot of fighting games, puzzle games, things that you would normally see in like a Japanese arcade in Akihabara. So having been there, yeah, no, it's a lot of fighting games, a lot of puzzle games, and kind of the stuff that they've got there, shooters. Also went to GameWorks, which is another arcade, kind of the last day after I had dropped off the other guys at the airport. Lance and I went over there real quick just to kind of check it out, kill some time, because he had a late flight. But you know, it was just good to hang out with the buds because it's not something that we get to do very often, at most once a year, and it's often at a convention where it's kind of like, you know, so-and-so's going to such and such a panel and then we're all going to another panel and that kind of thing. So it's great. It's a lot of fun to still, you know, go to gaming conventions, but it's also like, I want to kind of just spend some time with the dude. So yeah, got to do that, had a lot of fun. Miss you guys if you watch the video. We should do this more often, and until maybe next year we'll do Midwest Fest 2018 or something like that. So all of those dudes will be in one of my videos that should be out Tuesday or Thursday. What is it gonna be? Game room video. I guess there's no point in trying to keep it a secret. So that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be them game room video. The game room video finale, like I've been doing this for 5 years now. It's ridiculous. Started off a bunch of game room videos on Retroware, and I was like, oh, I'll do a game room video, but then it also kind of like kicked up my idea like, man, I got a completely unfinished basement. I should do something about that. So 2012, I actually started, had a company come down and do the rough in of a finished basement. And then my parents and I spent years, a little bit at a time, obviously, working on the game room. So couldn't have done it without my parents. Super thank you if you watch this. I mean, it's an update video. I probably won't show it to you. But anyway, if you see it, it's awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's been a lot of work on all of our parts, especially my parents, a lot of painting. My dad basically did the whole basement bathroom himself. We helped, but he did tiling and all this stuff. It's just been a long time coming. So little details were the things that, me being a perfectionist, super anal about, is what prevented it from being done, I don't know, 4 years ago. It really should have been done about 4 years ago, because it really only took about that long to get it to nearly the stage that it's at. But we spent a lot of time over the last month or two getting it completely finished to my satisfaction, which, some of it was me and some of it was my parents' help. Couldn't have done it without them. So yeah, super thank you. Awesome. Peep out the game room video. It's really cool. It's coming along well anyway, so I'm about halfway through with it. So that should be out very soon. Peep it. I'll put it out on Twitter at GoemOn047 when it's out. So let's move on to what I've been playing. Did pick up a Switch, got a Switch, and I got the new Zelda game everyone's playing, talking about. It is just massive, and just being dropped in the middle of the world. All right, figure out stuff. It's the least hand-holding I've seen from a Zelda game. It's just like, just go figure out stuff. So that's cool, but it's also like, man, I don't have much time. So I've only put about 2 hours into it because I've been too busy. So it's really cool, but it's also a bit overwhelming. I mean, it'd be great if I had the time to just like totally immerse myself in the world and figure out how to do all the crafting, cooking, whatever, and just exploring this massive map. But yeah, having only sunk 2 hours into it, all I could say is it's cool so far. Got the Zelda shirt. Hey, we went to a Goodwill or some thrift store and I got this while we were all hanging out. But anyway, loving the Zelda that I've played so far. Very cool. Also started playing Master Blaster Zero. So it's like a remake, it seems. I mean, it's a lot of it is extremely familiar. There's some changes to it, but it's gorgeous, 2D action. It's great. It's Master Blaster. What else can I say? It's Master Blaster. If you like Master Blaster, get this one, because it's Master Blaster. Speaking of the Nintendo Switch and Zelda, it's just kind of a crazy coincidence that the Wii U launched the night that I did my Game Room update, and now I'm doing the Game Room finale, and around the same time the Nintendo Switch dropped. So it's kind of sad that it took 5 years as like a whole console generation to get the Game Room video finale up, because it really should have been up sooner. But I decided to shoot the video of kind of like I did for the Wii U and stuff like that, but it was just me, so it was kind of like, we'll see what happens, and it was okay. But I decided not to put it in my Game Room video because it's kind of like a separate thing, so I'll just throw that at the end of this as a bonus to those of you that watch this video. So here's something for you. If you watch the vlog updates stuff, yeah, here you go. So this will be at the end. But before that, I picked up some games. People over going to game shops and stuff, of course I'm gonna get stuff. I got too much stuff, I always do. I've been trying to be good lately because I'm saving money, but I did all right. Actually got some pretty good deals. So we went to Game Force in Boulder and I picked up some import games. Namco Museum 2. That's gonna be Namco Museum 2. This is the only one in the series that I don't own, and kind of sadly, I guess I had to pick up the import so that I could have it. But it's not gonna fit well in the collection because it spells out Namco if you have the full North American collection, and it won't work with this because the spine is completely different, of course, because it's an import game. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I just wanted to have these games. Something no ryori, I don't know, I've learned some kanji, but not enough. Anyway, it's some kind of a cooking game. I looked at the graphics on the back and I was immediately like, yep, I gotta have it. It was the right price and I can't wait to play it. I wanna cook it. Hebereke Station Popoito or something like that. It's a puzzle game starring the characters from one of my favorite games, Hebereke, which is known as Euphoria outside of Japan. So just awesome, I love the characters. I mean, I think it's probably gonna be your run-of-the-mill puzzle game, but it's just, the style is adorable, cute, can't wait to play it. Haven't played any of these games, haven't had time, there's no time. Probably the last proper review I did before Tulip was this game, but this is the Japanese version of Tecmo's Deception. So this one's called Trap Simulation Game something, I don't remember anymore what it's called. But it's just the Japanese version, I just thought I'd have it. It's an interesting game. Tomarunner versus Larkenseal or something, I'm not sure how to say it, but I recognize that Larkenseal, I'm probably saying that wrong, that's a Japanese band that I'm familiar with, and so it looks like a running game where you just run. It's a foot race between two bands, I'm assuming. So really weird, like only in Japan kind of game, so I just had to play it. I'll let you know how it is, I don't know. Okay, I got this at a different game store, but look at how underwhelming this looks. Boxing, okay, it looks like your standard boxing game. It's not. Look on the back and you're treated to crazy chibi characters. There's like a baby in this game. Like one of the boxers is a baby, so go figure, but it looks really wacky and something I would want to check out. But it's just like, man, the way they marketed this game seems completely wrong, but I'm definitely interested in the game on the back. The game on the front, I have no interest in. The game on the back, I want to play. Blood, One Night Kiss. I think Suda51's involved in this or something. I remember looking up something about it at the store, but probably difficult game to play if you don't speak Japanese, which I don't speak Japanese fluently, or not even to the point where I could figure out what's going on probably, but I'll probably eke my way through it, and it's good practice, you know? Maybe. Zettai Zetsume Toshi, something like that. Yeah, I said it right. I have no clue what this is, and I looked on the back and was just assaulted by pictures, and it's like, okay, I don't know, it's the right price, and it's probably one of those where you need to have a command of the language, which I don't, but again, maybe a good, maybe frustrating, but also study tool of some kind, and it just looked interesting, so I looked up some screenshots online and decided I'd pick it up. I have no idea what this is. I'll report back at some point. Finally, Itadaki Street 2! Just kidding, special! I just want to say that all the time. I actually did buy 2 on Super Famicom, but here's something on PS2. It's got the Dragon Quest characters and Final Fantasy characters, and I don't believe this came out in any way, shape, or form here, but we did get, they don't call it Itadaki Street, they call it Fortune Street in America, so we got that one game on Wii that I'm aware of, and it had Mario characters, and it still had Dragon Quest characters, but no Final Fantasy characters as far as I know. But I looked at the front of this and I was like, man, Chocobo and Slime on the front. I was like, man, I have to have it. Plus, I played the Japanese version of Itadaki Street 2 on the Super Famicom, and I could kind of eke my way through it even though I don't have a good command of the language. So I was figured maybe I could at least play this. So lots of awesome stuff this month, but the video is to follow soon. Check out the links in the description. Check out the stuff from Pixel Dan, the stuff from Norm the Gaming Historian. I've got a video on the way. I wish I had it out by the end of the month, but that'll be out by early next month. I will tweet about it, and then of course I'll link it to the next video that I do a month from now when I do the update video thing. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do next, but I'm going to do something, and I really hope to have another video besides just the Game Room finale up by sometime by the end of April. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next month. Pew! And stay tuned for the video I was talking about. Hey guys, this is Snaggletooth Gamer 047. I'm about to bust out my Nintendo Switch. I just thought it'd be cool to record it, but I just thought it was kind of weird that I'm about to unveil my Game Room video, and the last Game Room video I did was at the beginning of this last console generation when the Wii U came out. So I just figured I'd record it. It's probably nothing good. It's just me by myself, so what kind of magic can happen? Probably none, but let's do it. It's like an unboxing video. Ooh, these are never good. Never, but we're doing it anyway. I'm recording this whole thing. Will I ever do anything with it? Probably not. Ooh, snap. Got that Nintendo Switch. I'm optimistic. Frickin' awesome. I got myself Zeldy. We gotta record this whole thing, so I'm taking it downstairs. Here we go. Ooh, here's a little sneak peek at my game room. How did that get there? Moving on. I didn't think this through. There's really no tripod or nothing. So what did I think? I didn't, and then you gotta put it. Okay, so let's do that. Plug it in to that. I've already f***ed up. Is there only one power cord? Huh? Clicked into place. Bam! Switch. Clicked in. This is a pro tip. You need to actually put it on the right input. You gotta input it, you big dummy. Let's go. Goemon 047 like I do. Here's where Zeldy comes in. The moment of truth. I'm gonna perch it. Oh yeah. Zeldy. Alternatively Zelda. Can't wait. Here we go. Excuse me. Legend of Zelda. Super small font. Breath of the Wild. I'll do a reaction video. Oh, I can't believe it. There were some ellipses you missed when I pointed the camera at myself. Oh, okay. Space Sweat. What's going on? I have so many questions. It's like the future. Sweet. And we're moving. Cool. I'm into it. This has been the new video about making a new game room video, the last one, finale, and also game launch Nintendo. Goodbye. See you in the game room.